Well, for many of you gardeners out there, whether it's getting your flowers ready, your herb garden, or your veggie garden, maybe you cleared everything out, but you haven't put your starters in yet. Well, we've got a perfect opportunity for you to do that, but also to give back to the community. We've got Chad Robinson joining us from the Food Bank of Delaware. Welcome back to the CoastLife Couch. It's always a pleasure to have you.
Always fun to be here.
Yes, so you guys have a native plant sale coming up that's going to benefit your agriculture program. First, tell us a little bit about the program that this sale is benefiting, because it's something really unique and it's something really special.
Sure. We are just so happy to have an agricultural component of our facility there in Milford. It was something that when we built the facility, we planned that in intentionally. So the front 3.5 acres of the property are there for us to grow our own produce. 4 high tunnels where we're growing throughout the year, which is great, and really provides an opportunity to have fresh produce available for those in need. We know that produce is so expensive in the store, so when we can make fresh produce available to the community, it's something that's really always wonderfully exciting for them, you know, to receive, but then also just something that we know can be healthy for a family and impact their budget because it's expensive in the store.
Yes, and in an easy way, in a way that's good for the food bank, good for the environment, and gives back to all of that in our community, is the native plant sale that you guys have coming up. So give us some of the details there.
Sure. This Saturday at our Milford facility, so it's a great chance to come out and see the facility as well. 10 to 2. The parking lot doesn't open until 9:30.
Okay, good to know.
We always get a big influx of folks, and so just want to remind folks, don't come out before 9:30, but 10 to 2, folks can get, as you said, flower starts, plant starts, herb starts. So a great way to get their garden kicked off. Also, the cafe is open that day for lunch, so folks can come in and support the cafe. All of the plant sales and everything outside go to support our ag programs, and then cafe sales go to support our culinary workforce development programs.
Fantastic. So tell us a little bit more for anybody who maybe hasn't had to utilize or benefit from the Food Bank of Delaware, but I think it's a good thing to keep not in the back of your mind, at the top of your mind all year round, because I think a lot of times in the winter and the colder months we think about you know, people who need food or have limited access to food a lot more often than we do in those warmer summer months. Why is this a year-round something that people should keep top of mind year-round?
Sure. We say hunger never goes on vacation.
True.
And so as we begin to get to that time, the kids are maybe getting ready to be done with school. We're planning out those summer holidays, just thinking through, what if I were in a position where, you know, I don't have the ability to go on vacation? That's so far away because I'm just thinking about how to get through today, how to put food on my table today. And that's what we want to be there for at the food bank, is to ensure that no Delawarean experiences hunger, that we can provide the food that they need for themselves and their families, but also, and the plant sales a way that we do that, also to think about how we can make tomorrow better. We talk about food for today and food for tomorrow. So food for tomorrow is, you know, nutrition education, workforce development programs like we talked about, the culinary program or the warehouse and logistics training program, but also something like thinking about where a person's food comes from. So the garden provides an opportunity to do that as well, to get folks out there to see where their food comes from and to maybe let them think, wow, I could take these starts and plant a small garden for myself that's going to grow throughout the summer. It's going to give us, you know, food throughout the year. And so that's something for us that's really important. But when folks are thinking about the food bank in general, just that hunger doesn't go on vacation, that it's something that Delaware families are experiencing day after day after day. And if we have the ability to support and engage so that no Delawarean has to experience that, that's what we want everybody to do.
That's a great reminder for everybody. So one more time, the details of the plant sale, time and place that people need to show up.
102 Delaware Veterans Boulevard in Milford. It's our Milford facility right in front of the Delaware Veterans Home. 10 to 2 for the actual plant sale. Parking lot opens at 9:30, so make sure not to arrive before that. And don't forget to bring a couple extra dollars to have lunch in the cafe as well.
There you go, and that's all your Saturday plans taken care of. Well, Chad, thank you so much for coming in today and telling us all about the Food Bank of Delaware and the native plant sale that's going on this weekend.
Thanks so much.
Of course. Coming up on CoastLife, though, we've got some more to discuss. I know we've been chatting AI a lot, but some of the pros and some of the things that it still needs to work on before we're equal footing humans and AI. That's on the way.